Interesting time. They're 5 games over 500 now, and they have a chance to add to that total with a win here in game 2. And it was another exciting game, a one-run game. The bullpen stepped up as it has been doing all season long, and the offense came around. Travis Shaw, who's been struggling lately, it's a 2-out home run in the deepest part of center field to get things going. And then after Joe Panic walked, Danny Jansen steps to the plate, and it's a 2-run home run, his 3rd of the season. And the Blue Jays now starting to swing the bats a little bit better. They had 2 home runs in the game last night, 2 more in game 1, and they're in a situation now where they are the home team in game 2.
A little bit unusual, but we've seen this before this year. Here's a look at the starting lineup for the Red Sox, brought to you by TD, proud fan and official bank of the Toronto Blue Jays. No Bogarts in the nightcap. No J.D. Martinez in the nightcap. Jairo Munoz, 3 hits, including a home run in the first game. Vasquez is behind the plate. But as you can see, it is a bit of a diminished-looking Red Sox lineup here in game 2 as Ross Stripling makes his Blue Jays debut.
Stripling's 30 years old. You can see his numbers from the Dodgers. He made 7 starts for L.A., and it didn't go so well. Stripling has given up a home run in each of those 7 starts, but he has said he's changed his mindset a little bit. Not going to be quite as aggressive with the high fastball. He's trying to improve the break on his slider, get more of a true slider than the cut fastball he was using early in the season. But this is an interesting start. Stripling could be a heck of an addition to this rotation if he has a good outing today and turns things around. Defensively, let's take a look at the way the Blue Jays stack up here in game 2. Gurriel, Grichuk, and Derek Fisher gets to start in right field, as Teoscar Hernandez is the DH. VR is at shortstop with Biggio. Shaw at the corners with Tellez. Reese McGuire behind the plate, and I think this is an interesting start for Reese. He will be catching Ross Stripling for the first time, and he has to really get into the head of the former Dodger pitcher Ross Stripling, so I think he becomes a key factor in
Better at Fenway Park tonight. And a look at their lineup has Rowdy Tellez at first base again. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. not in the lineup for game 2. Teoscar Hernandez DHing, so Derek Fisher gets a start in right, and Jonathan Villar is the starting shortstop in the second game.
The Blue Jays will get their first look at the right-hander Chris Mazza. He's 30 years old, grew up in California, was drafted in the 27th round by the Twins back in 2011. The Twins released him in 2015. He signed with the Marlins in August of that season. Then he got released by Miami, signed with Seattle, Rule 5 to the Mets, and was claimed off of waivers by the Red Sox last December. So he gets to start here. He was scheduled to start against the Blue Jays in Buffalo in that final game that was postponed. So this will be the first time that he faces the Blue Jays.
And that postponed game is why there's a doubleheader and why the Blue Jays are the home team tonight.
Take a look at the defense as Vasquez is back behind the plate. Devers and Dahlbeck at the corners. Arauz is at shortstop with Michael Chavis at second. In the outfield, Jeremy Lin's playing left field. Jackie Bradley Jr., he's one of the best center fielders in the game, and he ruined what could have been an outstanding day for Rowdy Tellez as he robbed Tellez of a extra base hit in center field. He can flat out play center field. He's got a strong throwing arm, and Jackie Bradley Jr. is a free agent at the end of this season. I'm kind of surprised he's still here with Boston. I thought he might be dealt at the trade deadline.
Agreed. The defense has been brought to you by TD, proud fan and official